Okay, I'm at Arnold Ice Cave on my way out. There's the main level towards the end. There's that little upper level over there. I'm gonna head on out now. Oops. Head back to town, have some dinner, go to bed, and do something interesting tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not sure if it's easier to go right or over the top, but I'm trying to stay to the left, so I guess I'll go over the top. That's funny. Actually, let me go up here. I'll prove it. The rock here is mostly red, right? There's white minerals on top of it, but some of this white stuff is frost. I can see the difference. For one thing, the frost sparkles. So there's frost up there still. So it's getting close enough to the entrance now. It gets below freezing at night, so it's the frost around here is lasting a little longer than farther in the cave, where it seems like it's above freezing. What's funny, look at that. Looks like there's a hole through there. If you're really lost, you might think that's the way out. No, the way out's a little bigger than that. Not much, but a little bit. Wow. Sometimes I come into a cave like that and I see how small the way out is. I'm like, holy cow, did I really fit through there? Well, apparently I did, yeah. Okay, so this is the end of this level. And as you can see, I'm not out of the cave. Notice that purple ribbon there. And these arrows. This is the way out. Notice I said the way out. Not a way out, the way out. So, let's see if I can climb down here. I'm going to lower the light. It's at 50%. That's like way too much for this little tiny area. Alright. I got tons of battery life, so now it's a matter of wiggling down here. It's very uneven, makes it a bit fun. Alright, down I go. See, it's not really straight either, I have to zigzag. That's what makes it safe, so I can't risk falling straight down, but it's also what makes it tricky, because you have to zigzag. Explore a bit. Oops. Let's see if I can do this. I have to move my leg back behind me here. Oh, my knee pad was caught on my backpack. Alright, let's see if I can get backwards here. I'm going downhill, so I'm definitely going feet first. Can't risk getting stuck upside down. It's like the best way to get yourself stuck in a cave is get yourself stuck upside down. Oh, what the heck? I just turned the light up again on accident. Now it's at 52%. Alright. Alright, as you can see by the arrows, there's the way out. Alright, there's 23%. There should be plenty of light for such a tight space. Technically, I could go to the right there, but I think it's easier to go to the left. So I meant to go left to go clockwise anyway. Got my backpack strap caught on a rock. There we go. Wow. So I get to climb down this way. So looks like it's far enough. I can kind of go feet first. See. You might be tempted to go straight through there. If I remember right, this actually did end. First couple of times I was here, I was a little more thorough, exploring all the nooks and crannies. But now I realize most of them are short, pointless, and a lot of work. I'm like, nah, forget this. Here it's kind of level, so I can go head first and see what I'm doing. Isn't that special? Darn it. I got my backpack caught up again. Oh, that's funny. I was kneeling on it. My backpack was stuck underneath me. Alright, well, anyway. Wow. The funny part is, from here, it's hard to even tell which way I'm supposed to go. Let me stand up here so I can look around. Oh, yeah. There's no arrows, but I'm pretty sure to the left there is the easy way out. Yeah, see, this is where I could have gone over that rock, but I decided not to. What's funny, it looks like there's a way down here, but it's too tight, so don't get yourself wedged in there. That wouldn't be pretty. Yeah, there's actually an arrow on the wall to the left here, the rock. So here's the funny part. The arrow says I can go over this rock or under it. If I remember right, they're both a little tricky. Yeah, that's too tight. I'm gonna go underneath. It's pretty tight too, but it's doable. Got my feet caught up underneath myself. Of course, I have a hangnail on my right thumb too, so I have to be careful of that. Okay, there we go. At least I have a small tripod underneath my camera rig, so if I need to free up my hands, I can briefly put my camera down. I'm almost to the part where I might see natural light if it's still daylight. It's getting close to sunset. Actually, I don't know if it's dark out there right now or not. Okay, now I'm at the part where I can stand up. I wouldn't say the easy part because it's pretty steep ahead and there's some ice ahead, but you know, compared to crawling, for me it's easy. Yeah, I still see natural light. Not very much, but definitely natural light. Notice how the floor is like covered in charcoal here. I think there really was fires in here. There's a nice little side passage up there. Too small for people. That's ice way down there in the corner. This is the ice floor, the main ice floor. I don't know if this is open. This is ice year round. Because I think when it melts, there'll be dirt on top, but there could be ice under the dirt, so it doesn't really count. Wow. That's how to find out if you're any good at walking. If you fall down, that means you're not very good at walking. I was reading a commentary a couple decades ago, actually, about how people, they know it makes sense to say if somebody's a good driver or a bad driver, but you didn't hear anybody talk about if they're a good walker or a bad walker. So think about that. Why should we have different standards? Either way, we all should be watching where we're going, listening where we're going, watching out for other people, whether you're walking or bicycling. So you'd think the standards would be pretty much the same. But anyway, look at this. A little bit of ice floor down there. Wow. Definitely some natural light up there. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see if I can get up here on the left side. Notice there's a nice floor here. I'm not going to deliberately walk on it, but I do want to go back here. So you can see there's lots of ice back under here too. So if you ever come here in the summer and you can't see any ice, try looking back behind there. Maybe you'll get lucky. Here's the old sign telling you, welcome to Arnold Ice Cave. Hopefully if you made it this far, you knew that. Whatever. Of course, back then, there used to be more caves in the area open to the public, but they're all gated now. Wind Cave is gated. Skeleton Cave is gated. What's it called? Lava Sickle Cave is gated. They're all gated. Oh well. See, even under here, there's ice back there between the rocks. And then up here, there's ice on the floor underneath the dirt. So I have to be careful climbing up here. Make sure I have decent traction. Well, there's Arnold Ice Cave. Ooh, nice. Now, see if I can get up and out. This part, there's not technically a trail anymore. Just gotta figure it out on your own. But if you're worried about it, come late in summer, in the fall, when there won't be so much ice. I'm walking on dirt that's got ice under it right now. I dare you to go back there. See, look at this. Here's wood from when they had stairs down there. You used to be able to walk on stairs all the way down to the ice, but it's gone. Here the ground is moist, but above freezing, it's just nice tight mud. All right, there's the entrance to Arnold Ice Cave. Notice all the loose rocks here. Try not to touch them. It's entirely possible. You could trigger an avalanche. Don't do that. It's partly cloudy out here. Definitely still daytime. My camera's not that good. The way camera technology is improving though, jeez. Like this is a full frame camera. I'm thinking eventually, once full frame cameras, their quality is maxed out, then one or more companies will hopefully come up with a large format camera standard. Kind of like Hasselblad, not quite as expensive. Keep things improving. This nice big sink here. Ooh, all right. There's Arnold Ice Cave.